We've all had one of those days when, from the minute you woke up, everything was wrong. Imagine, you didn't wake up when the alarm clock went off, so you rushed to work, which in turn got you a speeding ticket, which made you late to work, so you had a confrontation with your boss. At this point, only an hour or so into your day, you are probably ready to scream with frustration. You're stressed. I'm very experienced with the topic of stress because as a full-time employee and a full-time student, I face stressful situations daily. And as most of you are also college students facing stressful semesters at a time, it would be beneficial for you to be informed on the basic principles of stress. Today, I would like to inform you on stress relevant to college students. First, we're going to talk about what stress is. Second, we'll talk about the causes of stress. And third, we'll talk about how to manage your stress. So before plunging in, let's get an idea of what stress actually is. The American Institute of Stress defines stress as physical, mental, or emotional strain or tension. The Institute also says that according to a 2008 mental health study, 8 in 10 college students say they have sometimes felt stress every day in their life, or at least some in the past 3 months of their life. So, how do you know if you're experiencing stress? Well, every individual experiences stress differently. There are, however, some common symptoms that you should be aware of. In James Humphrey's 2003 publication of Stress Education for College Students, he suggests that some common physiological reactions to stress are rapid heartbeat, sweating, high blood pressure, a stomach in knots, and tightness of the chest. Now that you have a basic understanding of what stress is, let's look at the causes of stress relevant to college students. Although there are many different causes of stress, and everyone will have their own source of stress, today I will focus on just 2 causes of stress for college students. Academic issues and financial issues are 2 of the major common causes. In James Humphrey's 2003 publication of Stress Education for College Students, he states that more than 90% of college students were stressed by such factors as tests and papers. More than 60% of students felt that they didn't have enough time in a day to prepare. A second common cause of stress for college students is financial problems. In James Humphrey's 2003 publication of Stress Education for College Students, it is stated that more than half of college students are struggling with financial problems. The academic stress and financial stress definitely go hand in hand. Students have a full plate already with all the classes that they have to take. Then they try to work so that they can afford to pay for these classes. When they start working, they don't have time to go and spend on their academic issues. So it's a never-ending cycle of stress. Now that we know what stress is and a couple of common causes for stress, let's talk about how to manage your stress. Now, let's look at an analogy to see why it's so important to manage your stress. I have a glass of water here, and I know you're probably expecting me to ask you if it's half full or half empty. Well, I'm not. I want you to think about how heavy this glass of water is. Maybe 6-8 ounces. But I can hold this glass of water for a minute, and I'll be fine. If I hold it for an hour, I'm probably going to have some pain in my arm. 3 hours, really going to want to put this glass of water down. That's just like stress. The longer you let stress build up, the more it's going to wear and tear at you. That's not what you want, especially not trying to get good grades in college. So, in a US Today article on March 2nd, 2015, John Fortenberry gave some tips for college students to help manage their stress. He said to be organized and stay healthy. Staying organized will help with your academic issues. as well as time management. Staying healthy ensures that your body is capable of fighting off stress. On March 31st, 2011, Emily Driscoll from Vox Business said that students should schedule in exercise so that it becomes part of your daily routine. If you can, avoid processed foods and too much sugar in energy drinks, which the experts unanimously agree agitate stress. There are many healthy ways to manage your stress, although as there are different sources for different people, you're going to have to find the way that's best for you to manage your stress. Today, I informed you about stress relevant to college students. First, we talked about what stress is. Second, we talked about what causes stress. And third, we talked about how to manage your stress. So, next time you're having one of those mornings when nothing's going right and you're beginning to feel stressed, remember the tips to healthily manage your stress and relax.